I would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are, believe them. The 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them.
Do you see what your new rappers, how they got y'all dressing? What happened to white tees and normal? You girls.
I think Lil Baby is by. I was sucking his, and I started going down. And yeah, he didn't stop me. He put his legs back to him.
Jayda Wayda just gave a hint so audacious that people believe she finally verified what they have been speculating about for months. Who is actually supporting Lil Baby in the background and in the wildest part? It is precisely the name that admirers have long suspected. Between her cryptic posts about her recent movements and rumors from those close to her, Jada did not have to go live and call out the man's identity. Online supporters think she just exposed one of Lil Baby's most influential friends. Not only that, but this same man is linked to the notorious white party photo, the ostentatious private plane rides, the courtside tickets, and all the billionaire-level connections that made people look the other way right away. Not all of it is smoke. People believe that this is where the fire actually began, but it gets considerably messier from here. This man's financial support of Lil Baby is not the only thing being discussed online. Many others believe she just revealed the one name Lil Baby has been frantically trying to avoid the news because of the small hints that have been left all over social media. Jada herself talked about attempting to give her relationship with Lil Baby another shot right before everything completely went south. However, she acknowledged that it did not work. For many, it was the breadcrumb that proved she already knew the truth about what was actually happening, not just a confession.
I would say my last relationship definitely taught me, like, when somebody show you who they are, believe them. The 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th time, you have to believe them. No matter how much, like, time really don't heal.
I don't know.
Time do not heal. That person gonna always be them.
Time only heals if a person is, like, mentally there with it, you know? Like, time don't heal if it's two people on two different.
The internet quickly made the connections when Jada dropped her small breadcrumb. Fans did not require explicit clues. They were prepared with a name, and they immediately brought up a certain picture that has been causing rumors since the previous summer. That photo was taken during one of the year's most star-studded parties, Michael Rubin's all-white blowout, and another famous visitor leaned so closely that they appeared to be joined by glue. It appeared to be a straightforward party movie at first, but the more people studied it, the more compelling it appeared to be. How were they locked in? The angle, the proximity? Supporters insisted that this was a statement rather than merely a nice photo. Then the moment arrived that turned the rumors into a full-fledged spectacle. After seeing the picture, 50 Cent made the decision to stir things up. With a witty remark, he shared it, making everyone chuckle and whisper, "What is really going on here?" The discussion was accelerated by that one post, and theories began to pour in on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. Faces were ringed, body language was deconstructed, and the photo was handled like legal evidence, but purportedly the one with actual authority over Lil Baby's actions. The connections between the rich connections, private jets, and courtside seats were a bit too clear. They believe that Lil Baby and Rubin have a deeper bond that is evident in small times like that party photo, but is not expressed in contracts.
Get another drunken hug tonight. I don't care what anyone says. You're getting a drunken hug. You too. You too. Drunken hugs are coming tonight.
From that point on, the internet began to escalate the situation, rather than take it as a harmless joke. Suddenly, every time Lil Baby was seen with Rubin or any other influential person, the sugar daddy murmurs were like glue and were being paused, zoomed in, and examined like a movie reel. The timeline did not miss anything. Every grin, handshake, and courtside movie was interpreted as though it had a deeper significance. Fans referred to that one photo from the white party as the receipt. Around it, people developed whole hypotheses, piling it high with additional tidbits of information and seemingly related incidents. And let us face it, Michael Rubin is not just a wealthy stranger who occasionally appears in photos. He is a multi-billionaire with connections to the biggest names in business, music, and sports. The pattern of front-row access to elite events, courtside seats, and private jet excursions kept piling up, which only strengthened the belief that there was more to the story. The catch is that Lil Baby has already commented on that notorious white party picture. He said that what some believed to be suspicious was actually play wrestling that was accidentally captured at an incorrect angle. Lil Baby saw it as a fleeting moment that was frozen into something far larger than it ought to have been. No matter how many times Lil Baby attempts to explain it away, it remains the main topic of discussion.
Rubin was never hugging me. You know what I'm saying? I was dapping Kuzman up, and Mike happy to see me. He ran over there, we started like wrestling, like touching it. And a picture, Mike, one of my real good friends, we in a party with goddamn 200-300 people. There's nothing weird could go on with all these people in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna get on the internet and go back and forth and all, like, I told him, man, that's a crazy looking picture, you know what I'm saying?
Fans were not persuaded, and the side-eye only grew greater after Lil Baby made an effort to explain the white party photo. Other facts about his acquaintance with Michael Rubin were frequently brought up, although they did not quite stop the suspicions. The notorious gambling story is one of the circulating tales that fans simply cannot stop talking about. Lil Baby acknowledged that he lost about $9 million in less than 2 days, a staggering amount that left everyone speechless. It turned out to be Michael Rubin. According to reports, Rubin personally contacted many casinos to ensure Lil Baby was completely barred from gaming tables. The goal of such move was to intervene and take direct control of the situation, not to exchange money. That no longer sounded like a casual friendship to fans. Some people portray Rubin as a protective buddy who steps in when no one else would, which is precisely why the whispers have not stopped.
What's the most you ever lost gambling at once?
$8 million.
How long?
Like one day, like probably like 40 hours straight. I lost like 8 million,
That's not,
9 million.
That's not one.
I made myself stop gambling. I had Mike Rubin write a letter to every casino and ban me from the casino. You know, because I just do shit.
That gambling scenario would have seemed like a devoted buddy intervening when things got out of hand to some. Rubin's action was presented as protective, as if he were watching out for Baby when no one else could. For this reason, every little feature of Baby's picture is examined. His neat appearance was one of the most talked about aspects of him for years. The fact that Lil Baby had no tattoos made him stand out among the other rappers who were heavily inked. Keeping his complexion clear allowed him to travel about in corporate circles without being constrained or stereotyped, as he even stated in interviews. The theory's proponents contend that Baby's minimalist appearance was more than just personal branding. They said it was ideal for remaining marketable to influential people. To them, being shaped for larger stages and larger deals was always more important than simply avoiding stereotypes.
I hear that you say that you don't have any tattoos at all?
Nope.
So what's the reason why you made sure in the world of tattoos, you don't have any?
Being younger, like, I don't want no tattoos. I know I'm gonna have something to do when I get older.
Yes, sir.
With my money, and I don't want to be like a thug. Like, even though, like, I'm almost a thug, I was a thug. I don't want to be no thug. You feel? I don't want people to look at me like I'm a thug. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I want. People with tattoos, and to me, you look like a thug.
Yeah.
Only time I can see me getting a tattoo, like, it gotta be real sentimental to me.
Lil Baby was already making headlines when fans noticed his first tattoos. However, it was the placement that had people gripping their phones, specifically on his inner thighs. No one anticipated that one, and the timeline was immediately filled with the same query: why there of all places? After his subsequent performance, the clamor only grew louder. Baby arrived on stage wearing a bright pink belt, shorts, and a tank top. The audience quickly turned that moment into a spectacle as he performed, pulling his shorts just high enough to show off the fresh tattoos. The audience's fans pulled out their phones, and the topic of discussion changed from tattoos to theories about his whole persona. Baby had to intervene once more in an attempt to defuse the situation. Lil Yachty openly acknowledged on his podcast that he did not find the jokes humorous. He went so far as to say that he used security footage from the white party to demonstrate that the embrace with Michael Rubin was brief and innocuous. The issue is that he never made the video public. Additionally, when you say, "I have proof but do not drop it," online users immediately infer that it does not support your position. Baby's remarks did not put an end to the rumors. Rather, they provided the internet with more fodder to spread the tale. The more he defended himself, the louder the discussion became. At this point, events began to appear more like a pattern than a random occurrence. It was during Harden's birthday celebration in 2020 that they were permanently recorded on the internet. Harden went all out with a present that continues to spark conversation. He arrived with a Prada duffel bag filled with $100,000 in cash, a fortune-priced Richard Mille watch, And yep, real honey buns. What should have been a private birthday transaction became another bit of internet legend when the video of Baby opening the bag went viral. Some admirers believe that James Harden's extravagant birthday present was typical of wealthy buddies. No major deal, just a casual flex. Others, however, stowed it away as just one more piece of what they see as a much larger story. People were both laughing and sneering at one comment that went viral. Harden has been receiving his honey buns from Lil Baby. The speculations were further stoked by that single remark, which circulated like wildfire, and it is crucial when it comes to online rumors. In reality, fans do not require concrete evidence. A few dazzling moments, a few inside jokes, and a plot that they believe works are all that are needed. One of those alleged receipts, Harden's gift, was ingrained in the rumor mill as proof of something more sinister. However, it was not the final one. By no means. Harden and Lil Baby made headlines once more shortly after the notorious honey bun birthday bag, but this time they were on the opposite side of the globe. The theme of Paris Fashion Week 2021 was to be runways, style, and front row celebrity appearances. Instead, Lil Baby, however, was not as fortunate. He reportedly received an immediate possession fine before being photographed by officers as they escorted him to a police wagon. You are already aware of what transpired next. Before the two even returned to their hotel, social media was flooded with pictures of Lil Baby being escorted. The images went viral right away, adding another chapter to the ongoing story.
Give me a Prada bag because he proud of me. Full of honey buns. With a honey bun. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit ain't got serious, man. You hear me, man? I'm on the ground with a honey bun and a honey bun.
You got two Richie, man?
Two Richie one day, man.
And he proud of you.
Hey, he brought me a Prada bag because he proud of me, man. You feel me?
Prada bag because he's proud of you.
Yeah.
Honey bun.
They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. They gonna have to catch up tomorrow. But they gonna try to try. Shit. They right, y'all.
Come on. You deserve it. Come on.
I like getting that paper. Hey, nobody move me.
Many dismissed that Paris run-in as simply bad luck at the time. In retrospect, however, fans have included it into the so-called pattern. It was more than a singular incident to them. It was just another headline, another glitzy Harden incident, and another addition to the countless collection videos that are on the internet. This is when the internet went one step farther. As time went on, the theories continued beyond Harden. There were rumors that Lil Baby was also connected to other artists. A random video purportedly showing someone who looked like Lil Baby in a precarious circumstance began making the rounds on the internet. The internet regarded the video as breaking news. Despite the fact that nothing about it had been confirmed, people added it to the expanding evidence board of rumors, cut it, and reposted it. Lil Baby did not like it and responded angrily on social media, shutting it down completely. What is wrong with all of you? I do not have any defects or caps in my raps, but she mentioned that she had a personal encounter with Lil Baby and that her experience did not match his public character. The internet twisted it into another part of the ongoing rumor tale after she left just enough breadcrumbs for the gossip bloggers to jump on. Moments like this are problematic because online culture requires discourse rather than facts.
It was a one-night stand. Play with Lil Baby's ass.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
He gave me $40,000. So Lil Baby had slid in my DMs. He asked me if I was in Miami. And I told him, yeah. He texted me, told me to pull up. And the first time we linked up was weird. He kept touching me. Like, I get it. You know, you got a lot of people that's just a setup situation. But it was just weird because he kept touching me and he was just rubbing me. Like it got to the point where I felt like, okay, is he like trying to figure out if I'm a woman or a man? And then after that, it was fascinating, honestly. Play with Lil Baby's ass. But the third time we linked up, I ate his apple out. Yeah. I think Lil Baby is bisexual. I was sucking his, and I started going down. And yeah, he didn't stop me. He put his legs back to him. Yeah, he was holding.
Jada has also maintained her composure despite all of this turmoil. She has simply remained focused on her own path without confirming or refuting the claims. From managing her companies to maintaining harmony while co-parenting, she has maintained a clean image and refrained from escalating the conflict. The theory is immediately brought up again whenever Lil Baby appears at a new event, whenever a video of him performing becomes viral, or even when he is seen with the same group of people. The excitement surrounding him is not going away because fans treat it like an endless loop. Some people believe it is all smoke and fire, with the internet doing what it does best, taking little incidents and turning them into major controversies. Others are certain that the truth is there in plain sight since the pattern appears to be too obvious to ignore. One thing is certain regardless of your stance, Lil Baby is unable to avoid the topic, and Jada's silence just heightens the tension. We will stop there for the time being, but as you already know, his name will continue to appear on the timeline. Please hit the subscribe button, like this article, and leave a comment